Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your financial abundance tarot and oracle card reading. This is a reading for all Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to start off doing the oracle cards here, past, present, future advice. We're also going to bring in some angel numbers. I love these cards. I'll tell you what, we're going to use this as a clarifier. We'll put it over there, 777. Everyone likes that. Okay, and then we will consult the tarot. Okay, interesting lineup. A lot of repetitive numbers here, of course. Angel numbers typically are, but 999, 777. Good luck, I feel. Good luck is on the way for you. Okay, and for the tarot, in the past here, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Wands. In the present, you've got the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Star. Coming in the future, you've got Temperance, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. I really like that for the outcome. That's great energy. You'll be very creative in that energy. Your advice is the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and the energy of Justice. So we got quite a few major arcana here. We do have Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini is here, and it appears 5 major arcana. So I do feel like you have a nice shift coming in terms of money. So you have in the past the energy of the Key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. With the card of 1919, 1919. It's a card of cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth, okay? Karma will be paying you a visit. Again, this is in the past, so you may have already paid off your debt. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. So, if some of you in the past kind of kept your mouth shut, if you just tried to stay under the radar, if there was a situation at work or even with the neighbors where you were not trying to get into the drama, I feel like that paid off. And that might be part of that karmic debt if you've had a situation where you just said your instincts told you this is not my time to be in the middle of this. And I see it very much with the cards that are here. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is paying your dues. It's really being focused. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of vibration and rhythm. And so I feel like you really were about just minding your business, working hard. If you were in school and finishing up a degree, you might have said, look, nobody's got time for that nonsense anyway. But I do feel like your diligence will pay off. Now, with that energy of the Page of Wands, that Page of Wands is exhilarating. That is a go-getter's energy, an uplifter's energy. So I feel like, too, you may have had a bit of a shift where that focus turned into real drive. And so you might find, too, if you started something new, side hustle that feels like a hobby. It feels like almost something you want to go do. Okay, you say this isn't even like a side gig because I'm having fun with it. I'm enjoying it. But I feel like it may have inspired you with that Three of Wands. That's a card of inspiration. He's on this journey, but he's making progress. And so threes are about multiplication, creativity, and growth. And like I said before, your energy and the outcome, you have a wonderfully creative energy. So if you are starting some kind of a business or going out on your own, I feel like you're going to take it and run with it. It's an energy that shows you as being quite successful. Now, speaking of success, we might as well, I just want to look at this 777 card that came out because I just think it's an important card. So let's address it now. Why wait? So it's a card of contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, and divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It is also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So even if you're starting something like a type of a business like we talked about, but even something metaphysical, or even if you've done something with reels and you're starting to, or shorts, and you're starting to pick up some ground, and you've gotten some negative comments. Lord knows I've had them. I can tell you, any reader on here, I love the people that do lives, because then they comment back and they, really acknowledge what's going on there. But I feel like they're saying to just kind of let the people's words fall. You know who you are. You're here to be a divine being that's here to ascend and grow and have everything really exposure. I mean, it's a time for you to flourish really with this energy. So you have the card of the Star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So if you have somebody who you think, I don't want to talk to them about these things because I know they'll negate me, or they'll play that devil's advocate and I'm just not interested in it. Hey, I would agree with you on that. On this one, you have 2222. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge and listen. So this is a card of feminine forces. So if you are trying to start some sort of a business, you may have a mentor or even somebody who's a friend who gives you great advice and guidance, or even somebody who recruits you if it's a new job. Because with that Two of Pentacles energy, you're going to have more than one offer. And with the energy of the Star, it is wish fulfillment. I heard access granted. And so I feel like you're going to be taking things to the next level. But the Star is also, to me, it relates to autonomy, having some freedom in terms of your job. So you won't have somebody who's constantly over you and micromanaging you and, looking at every single mileage report and questioning when you're like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't even know how they have time to do this. It's like I wouldn't even have time in my job to be scrutinizing another person. I feel like you're going to be done with that. The Star gives you freedom, but it's a card that represents the number 7, 8. So these next couple of months may be a time of prosperity and having new opportunities come in. Now with the Page of Swords, he's a student of intellect. And so he's a card too where you're going to be able to pick things up easily. You'll be able to make gains easily, but you'll also be shrewd in what you allow. So especially if it is a business or some kind of a side hustle, I feel like you'll be very smart about what you're going to allow so that you don't expand too fast. You don't allow things to go to your head or make a move that ends up bringing in too much too soon, where it's just not manageable. I've seen some great businesses go under because of that. But I also get it too in terms of a job where you'll be kind of measured in your approach. So with that, let's see what the energy coming towards you holds. Well, you've got the Sun. Everyone loves that. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. And the number 1551. Hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. Nothing will stop you. It reminds me of the Chariot. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So really staying true to yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and knowing that it's available to you. That's why I said if you have somebody around you who tends to negate your dreams, or you just feel like they would, I'd keep it to myself. I wouldn't even bother introducing the idea, because once that's infused, once those negative thoughts are infused, they can be tough to shake. So with the energy of Temperance and the Two of Cups, I feel like you are going to be loving this energy. Talk about thriving in change, the path to the heart. You've got it all here. You also have the Goddess of Truth in this reading. So with Temperance energy, it's going with the flow, but it's having enough support. And Temperance too, you're being guided by angels. The path isn't always straight, but you're coming into that dawn of a new day. And I feel like too, in terms of the people around you, now if it is something to do with a move, the people around you are going to be fantastic. You're finding a match here. The outcome is predicted to be beautiful, where you'll say, this was the right choice. I had a choice to make back here. You have it here. And that you're making the right choice with that Two of Cups. And so with the energy of the Empress, she represents abundance. And she's the multiplier of forms and ideas. So I feel like your creativity is on point. People around you will notice it too and say things like you have the best ideas, where they'll really be listening to you and saying, that was genius, that was brilliant. And it's being in flow where you don't feel stifled. You don't feel like you have to hold something back. You're not second guessing yourself. And so in the advice here, you've got the card of transformation. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes. Enrich your life and become the person you want to be. With the card of 999, release. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. You have it with justice too. And so your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Well, we have to let go of the old, don't we? So speaking of what goes around comes around, you're going to be on a path here, my friends, that I think you are really going to fall in love with. The energy of the Lovers is a card of travel and moving, yes, but it's also too in terms of your career, saying you're on the right path and your life is going to be flourishing. That Queen of Pentacles, she has great ideas and she turns those ideas into money. But with justice, I feel like we said, this is where the tables are going to turn a little bit. And I feel like it's a new cycle that's really going to deliver. These are yes cards. So really feel it deep down that good things are on the way for you, Cancer. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.